Hi, I'm Melissa Iglesias, and I'm here with Rogerio Bonfiglioli, Head of Partner Marketing for Latin America and the Caribbean at MasterCard. Rogerio, why don't you share a little bit about the feedback you've gotten from some of the partners here at the forum?
Sure, so far, in general terms, the feedback is very positive. People were talking a lot about the presentation from Kellogg, Professor Robert, genius, a lot of ideas coming out of the presentation. It sparkled a lot of good conversations with some of the key players here. Gary Lyon's presentation was also mentioned. Danielle Coyne's presentation was mentioned as something very dynamic. In terms of productive feedback for the future, there were a couple of customers and retailers talking about P2P. They demonstrated interest on more conversation about P2P as something that is really starting to stick with consumers as a behavior, as something that we can leverage in our network. There was an expectation that we will talk more about P2P. That's what I'm getting a little bit as feedback. In terms of the new partner, the retailers, the merchants in general, there is a strong appetite. I just came out of a session with retailers at the breakout with retailers, and there's a very strong appetite to start leverage even better our assets in general, our products, services, marketing assets, sponsorship platforms, preference platforms like Price Decisions, Surprenda, Comparte. There's a lot of interest from those guys also in learning more, in engaging in a better way with us, which is great, which is the main purpose of this forum. So again, in general terms, really good, really good.
That's great to hear. You mentioned you just came out of a session with retailers. Can you tell me if we have any package solutions to address any of their pain points?
Definitely, actually one of the things we heard today as part of the retail breakout session was a case from Cetelem, from Submarino in Brazil. These guys really presented to the others at the table a case where they integrated not only the co-branded product that we have, so moving away from the closed loop program that one of their clients had, to a more hybrid card and then to a co-brand card with MasterCard. What are the benefits of that broader association with the MasterCard brand as part of the product? Some services associated to the co-brand, and how can we use the marketing assets, the sponsorship assets that we have, the preference platforms that we have to build and amplify that solution within their specific merchant. So that was a good and clear example of a packaging of products, services, and assets that really demonstrated to generate greater results in terms of increasing transactions, profit to the merchant. That actually just happened as part of the breakout session. It is a clear example of what we have to do more and more moving forward.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Rogerio.
Thank you.